to every single one of you watching this video right now. I hope you all are doing great and in the best of your health. So in today's video, we'll be talking about my personal favorite planet, that is Mars. So whenever we talk about any planet of the solar system, we want to know, do they contain life? Can we go into the planet and live just like we do on Earth? So actually, we'll be answering those questions in today's video. So make sure to stay around, and if you're not seeing my previous video, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below and an info card to it as well. So a little introduction about Mars is that it's actually the fourth planet from the sun, and a little shocking thing for many people is that it's actually the second smallest planet in the solar system, being only larger than Mercury. So it's actually smaller than Earth and Venus, and Mars carries a name in English of Roman god of war, and in many places it's also referred to as the Red Planet. You might have heard that name a lot. So a question when we talk about Mars is that why is Mars so red? Well, I'm here to answer that. Mars is red because it contains a large amount of iron oxide on its surface, which gives it its reddish appearance. So Mars is actually a terrestrial planet with a very thin atmosphere, and it has impact craters just like of the moon, and valleys, deserts, and polar ice caps just like those of the Earth. Next, a little comparison between Earth and Mars is that Earth has a gravity of about 9.8 meters per second square. In schools, they'll tell you that it's 10. They're also not wrong. They just want to make it easier for you. Whereas Mars's gravity is pretty low, which is 3.7 meters per second square. Earth has a surface area almost 3 to 4 times that of Mars, whereas it's twice the radius of Mars. And Earth is way closer to the sun as compared to Mars, because it's the third planet, whereas Mars is the fourth. A little comparison between the composition of Mars and Earth can be shown in the image right here. I won't be talking much about this. I got this image from the ESA website, European Space Agencies. Now we're going to be talking about the moons of Mars. Mars has two moons, Phobos and Deimos. Both don't have a proper shape, pretty much. And actually, a fun fact, that Earth's moon also does not have a proper shape. It's not perfectly round or spherical. It's actually the shape of an egg. So yeah. Next, the tallest mountain. The tallest mountain of the solar system is present on Mars. So Mars has that title. The mountain is called Olympus Mons. It is the tallest in the solar system. A little points about Olympus Mons is that it's actually a shield volcano on Mars and has a height of 21.9 kilometers and is about 2.5 times the size of Mount Everest above sea level. And it is 72,000 feet tall. So, about Mars, when talking about Mars, we want to know about the sunset on Mars. So, on Mars, the sunset is actually blue. So, you can see on the image right here, the sunset is blue. Whereas on Earth, it's a yellowish orange color. And you can see a little clip right here. On Earth, the sunset yellowish orange because Earth's atmosphere reflects the color yellow of the sun, whereas on Mars, the Martian atmosphere reflects the color blue. And the natural color of the sun is actually white. So there's a fun fact for all of you. Next, we want to know about the oxygen on Mars. Oxygen is the main component for life. So is there any oxygen on Mars? So there is 0.1% oxygen on Mars. So we still have maybe 0.1%, I hope. So the rest of the atmosphere has 96% carbon dioxide. So NASA recently landed a rover, Perseverance, on Mars, which has a box, creation Moxie, which is the size of a toaster, which actually takes the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere and compresses it and releases oxygen and carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide is released back into the atmosphere where the oxygen is preserved. So Moxie did make some oxygen, which was about more than 5 grams of oxygen on 20th April in about the time of an hour. So yeah. Then we want to know about the life on Mars. Is life possible on Mars? So scientists claim that they have actually found mushrooms on Mars caught by Perseverance rover. Some images of that. I actually don't believe in this, and I'll explain that in a bit. So NASA finds black mold fungus can survive on Mars, but it is actually a threat to astronauts, so we need to be careful about that. On the Martian surface, this image was caught by the Perseverance rover of the Martian surface containing mushrooms. So in this image, you see these squishy little things. Scientists claim these are mushrooms. And why I don't believe in this is because something you saw on another planet, and you claim that this is the same thing I saw on Earth back here, and we're just gonna say, oh my god, these are the same mushrooms that grow on Earth. I just don't believe in this. Next, we're going to talk about the rovers. The rovers have actually landed on Mars. So there's a total of 6 rovers on Mars. There's Sojourner in 1997, Opportunity in 2004, and Spirit in the same year. Opportunity and Sojourner are actually no longer helping us. They're dead. Then we have Curiosity in 2012, Perseverance in 2021, and Zhurong also in 2021 by China. I'm sorry for that. Next, about the recent volcanic activity on Mars. There has been a recent volcanic activity on Mars. We know there was past volcanic activity because of the lava flows that you can see in this image right here. How do we know that? You see the white spots in this image? That is actually the deposit of material on Mars. That is deposit of calcium pyroxide, which is left after every volcanic eruption. So that's it for today's video. And if people have got any questions, make sure to drop them down in the comment section down below. And do let me know about the next video you want to see, whether you want it to be about black holes or Venus. And make sure to comment down what you've learned new in today's video, and I'll make sure to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.